So what is the easiest way to scale Facebook ads? Now, if you ask me that question, my quick answer to you will be scale 20 to 30% each time and monitor for 3 to 7 days, preferably 7 days. And if everything is normal, as in the CTR and CPM, just keep going until you reach a ceiling. But it's actually not as straightforward. Now, what I wanted to bring to the table here is to help you understand, in fact, when it comes to scaling, when it comes to getting more results for your Facebook advertising campaign, scaling is not the only way. That's what I want to highlight. Now, what do I mean here? You see, when it comes to running ads, and if you are already running ads and you're already getting decent results that you're pretty comfortable and happy about, before you scale, my opinion is you should really find out why is your campaign working. You get what I mean? Because if you do not know what is the factor that is contributing to your success right now, scaling may just break everything. So the first thing I would recommend you to do is let's dive into the metrics and find out what's working. Is it a creative? Let's say if your CTR is flying like awesome, like 2% and above, 2 to 3% CTR link click, that means your creative is working. So if the creative is working, scaling is fine. But if the creative is not working, improving the CTR can in fact help you get better results without adding budget. You get what I mean? So let's say, for example, if your CTR is 0.3% and you're getting decent ROAS, decent results, decent cost per result, and you're making money out of it, just by increasing the CTR from 0.3% to 0.6%, by introducing and testing better creative and along the way, it can actually help you get double the clicks. And do you think that you can potentially get double the sales down the road? You might. But here's the little things that people don't really pay attention to. Instead, they just scale blindly just because they see money and they break everything. That's why, in my opinion, it's really important to understand, to actually crystallize the entire business journey for your business, as in like for your customers, to really find out what's working and what's not working. Because in my opinion, if you don't have an optimized campaign, scaling may actually put your money into the drain. So you really need to learn how to first optimize the campaign in the most effective way. So like, if let's say, for example, if you're running e-commerce, if you're already running ads and you're getting decent results, then we find out that, look, we have a very big drop-off from landing page view to content view. Meaning people who land on your website, a very big percentage of them do not proceed to look at your products and stuff like that. So that actually gives us a very clear direction that, look, we should optimize the landing page to whether give better instruction to our audiences to take them to start taking actions on the website itself, or to give them a better bait to make them start doing something, or even to look at whether it's the audience targeting that is going wrong. Because if a lot of people come to your website but very little of them start buying, that means that these people actually may have the wrong intention when they come in from the ad. So that could be the ad that is actually doing the a bad job in terms of bringing the wrong people. So there's so many things that we can do, but being an advertiser that want to seriously grow your business with Facebook ads, you really need to master the technique of optimization. Then we can actually talk about scaling, because when it comes to scaling, instead of just horizontal scaling, meaning, okay, now what I usually do is vertical scaling, meaning if I'm able to, let's say, contain everything, the learning within the same ad set, I want to actually keep all the learning within it. Let's say, like, if now I'm doing good, if I'm spending $100 a day, I'll probably scale to 130 and give it 7 days to monitor your CTR, CPM, and everything. If it's stable, I scale further and further and further until I reach a ceiling. So let's say when I scaled up to $200 and it breaks. So the next thing that I can do is either we scale back and keep the campaign running, because what a lot of people do is like, oh, it stopped working, then I just turn it off. That's not the right way to do it. So when we scale to the maximum at the ceiling, the next thing is we start doing the horizontal scaling. We break the ad set. But most importantly, we do not kill the original ad set. And we don't do a lot of duplication just by simply because we want to do it or we believe it's the right thing to do. Actually, it may not be the true. So you really need to learn from optimization, and then only we talk about the scaling. And when it comes to scaling, there are actually quite a number of techniques that can be very powerful as well. So these are the things that I want to actually bring it to the table, so that if you're at the verge of scaling your campaign and you're not sure whether you're doing it right or wrong, I would actually recommend that we build a plan. So if that's something that you want to do, you can actually scan this QR code and it will take you to my Fiverr gig. All you need to do is to buy me a dinner. And what we can do is we can actually spend 30 minutes or more to dive into your Facebook ads campaign. From there, I will tell you what is working in your campaign and what is not. All right. And then we will identify the optimization opportunities and I'll build a plan. So these are the 3 to 5 things that we can do in order to take the campaign and hopefully take the campaign to the next level. I mean, these are all hypotheses that we build. At least you have a direction. You know what's working and what's not, and you have a plan to move forward. That's really an important thing. And that would actually help you understand your campaign better and to make you become a better Facebook advertiser. So if you're at the verge of doing it, before you scale, find out what's working or what's not working with your campaign and build an optimization plan first. Scan this QR code and I look forward to work with you.